Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of mine. Now in today's video we are going to be discussing something completely different than I've ever really done here on the channel. So if you guys do enjoy it and like the variety, make sure that you guys go ahead and like and comment down below. That being said, what are we going to discuss in today's video? Well, you obviously read the title and looked at the thumbnail. So we're going to be discussing the probability and the chances of you being able to get your hands on a brand new either 30 series graphics card from Nvidia or AMD's brand new video cards as well. A lot of people, including myself, have been trying and waiting patiently to get their hands on one of these graphics cards. There are a few easier methods to actually try to obtain one of these graphics cards if you guys are willing to put the time and energy into it. And obviously there is something that I cannot recommend, but I'm going to go ahead and discuss it real quick. You could always buy one from a scalper on Amazon or eBay for triple the cost. Again, I do not recommend that. Please do not support these guys and stay away from them with a 10-foot pole. More like miles and miles, and keep your distance completely. Do not overspend on these graphics cards in those places. That being said, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what actual news came out just earlier this week and why it will actually affect you. So in November, the CFO of Nvidia actually came out and said that they anticipated that it might be just a few months, but then the stock will be available for the entire 30 series lineup once manufacturing is able to catch up on that demand. However, actually on Monday, the CFO actually came out and said at the Nvidia's annual Investors Day on Monday, stating, "We expect demand to continue to exceed supply for much of this year." That means that for the people that were hopeful that we would start to see some supply starting to actually build up in the stores, that is probably no longer going to be the case for the remainder of 2021. Now, this is a huge impact on the gaming community because a lot of these graphics cards aren't even being used for gaming. They are actually being used for mining cryptocurrency, which is rather unfortunate. Now, I understand that that is a completely separate topic, but I do have to discuss it here just briefly because a lot of people are trying to get into that crypto mining, and even Nvidia is trying to combat some of these GPU being purchased specifically for mining with some of the older graphics cards that they do have available, even though the power might not necessarily be there. Now, obviously, at some point the bubble could burst, but there is actually no solid indications that this is going to happen. So more than likely, a lot of people that are getting their hands on these specific graphics cards are going to be using them for even not the intended purpose. And that's why, if you guys have been actually watching and listening and reading some of the news on future Nvidia cards, they're going to basically make it impossible to crypto mine in the future. So whether it's with a brand new 3080 Ti or whatever other graphics card they might be working on, and that is to basically combat some of these issues that are happening so that people can actually get the GPUs that they're looking for, hopefully at a much quicker pace, even though supply might still be down a little bit, but you're not competing with two separate markets. Yes, I understand that they can still be used for whatever intended purposes instead of just gaming, but most of the time you look for a good GPU because of gaming purposes, or at least powerhouses for video production or other things like that. So honestly, I would not anticipate any time this year that you guys are ever going to get your hands on it. However, I will try to go ahead and leave a link down in the description that you guys can actually go ahead and click on, that will take you into a Discord server that allows you guys to basically follow a bot, and it will update you. It doesn't make the purchases for you, but it actually updates you when certain sites will actually receive stock on certain graphics cards. And it's not even just the GPUs, it is also processors as well, and also Xbox Series X's and PS5s when they do arrive in stock. And honestly, there are a lot of other ways that you guys can do this. You can make sure that you guys are on notification when it comes to some of these sites, or making sure that you're part of their email chain, because I know that GameStop has definitely been very good about sending out emails when Xboxes or even PS5s are going to be in stock. And the same thing is kind of happening with the GPUs now as well. So if you guys are trying to get your hands on them, I would definitely recommend that you guys go and sign up to their newsletters so you guys get notified, at least a heads up, and not participate, or not basically, at least have a chance to get at least a GPU or a console that you guys might be looking for. Unfortunately, not good news because of the semiconductors that are in huge supply issues right now. And it's honestly not just graphics cards that are being shorted. It's a lot of other things that do use the semiconductors as well. So that's probably going to be kind of the recurring theme for most of 2021 and probably some of 2022. And I don't really know how this is going to affect a lot of other manufacturing, but it definitely could. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Don't get your hopes up, but there are methods that you guys can go ahead and do to make it easier on yourselves to try to obtain one of the items that you might be looking for. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.